There's been a breakthrough in 2 states, which are swing states in the Republican effort to take over control of the Senate, that I want joyously to tell you about. One is in Montana and the other one is in Iowa. In Montana, Max Baucus, the senator, has resigned, and his appointment was a guy named John Walsh. Walsh was a Democrat because the governor appointed him. The governor is a Democrat. And he was gearing to run for a full term. And opposing him was Steve Daines, who is a congressman from Montana, represents the whole state in Congress. And Daines was running about 7 points ahead of Walsh, but it was still a competitive race. And then the New York Times exposed how Walsh plagiarized his entire thesis for the Army War College from a prior manuscript, actually half of it from each of 2 manuscripts. And they printed it, and he was embarrassed, and Walsh was forced out of the race and withdrew. The Democrats are scrambling to find a new nominee. The most likely one is a guy named Bollinger, who lost the primary. And it significantly increases the chances of Daines winning that seat. The second seat that looks very good for us in a new way is Iowa. There, the Democrat is Congressman Bruce Braley, and he's opposed by a Tea Party primary upset victor, Joni Ernst, E-R-N-S-T. And the polling had this race tied. Well, Braley hurt himself a little bit a couple of months ago. He's a trial lawyer, which isn't very popular, and he said that Ernst was not qualified to be senator because she was just a farmer and not a lawyer. And in Iowa, that wasn't a very popular thing to say. And then, just recently, a weird domestic dispute surfaced that really could sink Braley. Listen to this one. He had a vacation home with his wife, and the neighbor raised chickens. And some of the chickens wandered onto his property, and he chased them off, and they kept coming over. And one day the neighbor came over with a dozen eggs as a way of saying thank you. And his wife refused the eggs, and Braley said that he was going to sue because her chickens were invading his space. Now, a lot of people in Iowa raise chickens, and coming on top of the earlier statement and his being known as a fairly arrogant trial lawyer, this one has hurt him very badly. And it really, something as weird as this, could tip the balance in an important swing state. The Republicans need 6 seats to win, and this will sure help in 2 of them. Thanks for watching.